Today we celebrate the feast of good King Wenceslaus, a Central European ruler who was killed by his brother in Bohemia. Pope Benedict XVI called him a martyr for Christ, who had the courage to prefer heaven to worldly power. He was born around 903. Daddy was a Catholic, but his mama, Princess Dragomir, was a pagan. She would later arrange the murders of both Wenceslaus and his grandmother Ludmila, who was also a canonized saint. What kind of mother is that? Mamma mia. During his youth, Wenceslaus received a strong religious education from Grandma Ludmila, in addition to his father's good example. He lived a virtuous life near Prague, made great advances academically and spiritually, but when his father died, he faced a spiritual and political crisis. His mother, Dragomir, that's a nice name, huh? Who had never accepted the Catholic faith, turned against it entirely, and she sees her husband's death as a chance to destroy the religion in his parents that he had received from Saint Cyril and Methodius. Dragomir's Catholic mother-in-law, Ludmila, urged Wenceslaus to seize power from his mother and defend their faith. His attempt to do so resulted in division of the country into two halves, one ruled by Wenceslaus and the other by Ludmila. Wenceslaus, who would have preferred to become a monk and not a duke, fortified himself in the struggle through prayer, asceticism, charitable service, and a vow of chastity. Meanwhile, Mommy Dear carried out a plot to kill Ludmila, having her strangled in her private chapel. The Bohemian Duke also faced the threat of invasion from abroad. When Wenceslaus tried to avoid a war by challenging the Prince Radoslaus to single combat, two angels are said to have appeared, deflecting the javelin thrown at Wenceslaus and immediately inspiring Radoslaus to drop to his knees and surrender. During his period of rule, he received the relics of several saints from the Holy Roman Emperor Otto I. But some noblemen resented the saintly king's strict morals and allied themselves with none other than Dragomir. Wenceslaus's brother sought to appear as a peacemaker, inviting the king to his realm for a celebration. But when Wenceslaus was praying in a chapel during the visit, Boleslaus's henchmen attacked and wounded him. Boleslaus himself delivered the final blow, killing his brother by running him through with a lance. That all happened in 935. Emperor Otto responded to St. Wenceslaus's death by invading Bohemia and making war against Boleslaus for several years. He succeeded in conquering the region and forced Boleslaus to reverse the anti-Catholic measures he and his mother had taken. There's no evidence that Dragomir, God bless her, who died soon after the murder of St. Wenceslaus, ever repented of killing her family members. Boleslaus, however, came to regret his sin when he learned of the miracles that were taking place at his brother's tomb. He moved St. Wenceslaus's body to a cathedral for veneration by the faithful. Wenceslaus, good King Wenceslaus, went out. He would have been better off staying home, but he wouldn't have been a martyr. Because he is a martyr for the faith, which you know means witness, right? You know that. God bless you. God bless King Wenceslaus, a saint.